Hello, guys. What's good? Y'all know what time that is, or what time of the day it is. Hello, Ponage. Hello, Ash. Fellas, I don't remember if I did the side quests before, but I think we're good to go.
Fine with me.
Okay, here goes.
I believe I did all the side quests. Yeah, I did. Okay. I think it was just 3 monsters. Anyway, I am ready to finish Chapter 5 today. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Yeah, stop right before the dungeon. Okay. Hold off. Let me cook some food first, because I think we really could use the CP. I can make a good amount of those. Can I? Because Agnes isn't here. This is the point of no return, so go cook and buy anything we need. Right. I'm wondering if there's anything else I might need, though. Mexican retailers are smoking some black tar crack cocaine fused with ketamines. They're attempting to sell the Switch 2 with Mario Kart for $760. No, thank you. No, sir. No, that is like almost 1.5 times the price bump.
I'll give it a try. I put my heart into it.
Let's see, what's the most economical value? I think... Oh, but that's less CP restored. I'm trying to do enough for the whole party, so... Let me go buy some chameleon spices. There should be a general store somewhere around here. In a country with a fuck ton less... I can't pronounce that word, I'm sorry.
Don't you need a souvenir? Hello there. See you again.
Take a good look around.
I'm proud of all my wares. It's been a pleasure.
Why not buy something?
760, fuck that. I would rather just upgrade my PC and use emulators. Yeah, I mean, you could actually just do that for that. Hell, you could probably build a whole new PC for that much money. Might not be the most cutting edge thing, but like you could do it.
We have full confidence in our product. We await your next visit.
Welcome to the
What can I do for you?
Yeah, no.
History and culture.
Oh, there they are. It's chameleon spice
In
I
our
needed.
store, you'll find products of only the highest quality that uphold Calvard's noble tradition.
See you again.
Right.
We hope you would.
You can make a good PC for 760, exactly. Like, nothing absurd or nothing crazy, but like, you can do it. Yeah. I shouldn't need more than 8 of these, but I don't want to give up that many beast essences, because like, beast essence is like the tier 2, right?
I'll give it a try. I put my heart into it.
All this because there's no freaking sauna in this town. Have any more CP restores, or is that it? Okay. That's good enough. I don't really want to spend more. I could do one more. Nah, it doesn't matter. I'm okay. Was there anything else I needed to buy? I don't really like to buy consumables unless I really need it, but I think I have enough of everything. The game's always generous with dropping them, so... Like, if I need healing items, I have these, so I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Let's get going. Did you buy the accessories? I didn't need them because I already traded them for the ultimate versions for all of them. Like, I have all 5. The Proverbs and Samsara, the coin, and the other 3 I don't remember the name of. But yeah, I have all of them now. I don't need to worry about those accessories anymore. Yeah, thank you for double checking. Always good to be sure. Meanwhile, people in the US working at Costco and earning 3 times what I make as an engineer roasting chickens. Wonder why young people want to go to work in other countries. Yeah. One of my friends was actually talking about going to work at Costco earlier today, actually. It's almost time for the final round to begin, but there's still nowhere to be seen. Sounds like Agnes is done with whatever she was working on, so I'm sure they'll be here before long. Our collaborators are ready to go, so as long as they arrive in time, there is no need to worry.
No way. You've really gone and done it this time, you filthy spriggan trash.
The fuck?
Isn't that the airship we saw in Tharbad?
That belongs to the princely family of Elsheim. I think it might be carrying all of the city's children on board.
Oh, good. That means the orphanage kids are safe.
I'm so glad everything went according to plan.
But wait, does that mean...
That was what you were up to?
That's right. Officially, it's a sightseeing flight to foster relations with the Central East and to commemorate the ending of the film festival. We spread awareness of it through the Orbital Network and with word of mouth, and said that all children of the city were invited.
We put the connections Dingo left behind to good use. Last night, we reached out to the Crown Prince and asked if we could use the Principality transport vessel.
I fully expected him to inquire about why we needed it, but no. He just rushed on over in that airship without a second thought. He's quite the character. I wouldn't be surprised if he was taking inspiration from a certain musician I know.
More that we hear about Elliot. I'm just curious what all they've been up to, you know? To be fair, I guess the game is technically over. Yeah, so, I mean, hey, they already determined who would face the final Mafia, like, so, yeah, shouldn't be any risk of a blow-up, you know? I don't think she's talking about Elliot. Who else would she be talking about? Oh, I'm sorry, when Fee was saying certain musician, yeah, that would be Elliot. Oh, she's talking about Oliver. Yeah, she knows Oliver. I forgot.
They're gonna fly around the city for the next couple of hours. Then they'll return to Racion. That's one less thing we have to worry about as we head into the final battle.
I'm genuinely speechless.
Ah, an impressive feat to be sure.
Indeed. Even if the worst-case scenario should happen, the children will be out of harm's reach. This was a brilliant scheme. You should be proud of yourself, Agnes.
Not at all. Admittedly, this was just a self-satisfied gesture that might well have no meaning at all. But I just happened to remember what Dingo once said to Van.
Think about what you can do and what you want to do. You'll find a clue on how to move forward in the gap between the two.
Very well. Make the most of your connections while you're away. The CID is at your beck and call. There are many truths that lie dormant in the gap between ideals and reality. You would do well to seek them out.
I also recalled the words of my dad, and it just spurred me to action, I suppose. After I thought up the idea, I spoke to Marielle and Ren, and we all decided to go ahead with it. By the way, I heard about what happened with Elaine through the guild. I'm so sorry I couldn't be there at such an important time.
Why the hell are you saying sorry? You just earned us a huge win. You even factored in the Crown Prince's debt to us and turned him into a chess piece for your master plan. You've gotten pretty damn sneaky. We better watch out, or we're all gonna be your puppets before long.
I don't think that will be happening anytime soon.
It's almost like you're utterly incapable of offering a genuine compliment.
I'm gonna have to start pulling my weight more.
Sounds like our allies are on their way. Let's go, guys. It's time to finish this.
Right.
Let's do this!
May Adios be with you all.
Do whatever must be done to ensure that Agnes's precautions will be for naught.
Keycard confirmed. Team Arkwright Solutions can now enter the final zone.
Wow.
So this is the interior of Vashtar Palace.
It must have been a sight to behold, before the monarch was overthrown a century ago.
Almost time for our final battle.
Indeed. Though I am unsure of what to expect from the remaining Armada members.
I'll tell you what we can expect. They'll come at us, and we'll beat their asses to a bloody pulp.
And we'll stop them from detonating the bomb.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get this party started.
Time to put the pedal to the metal and go after them. Full speed ahead!
Let's see. I don't really want to spend money on these things for right now, but it is interesting to think. Nah.
Get to work. Don't forget about your charge attack. Unleashing Shard Strike.
They're stunned!
Give them your all.
Fix your party? Yeah. I noticed Fairy and Agnes were in. I had to fix that right away.
Nice. That went great.
Nice going, Van.
You know, maybe I've been too hard thinking that I chose the wrong party members when I chose to go with Ouroboros.
Resistant to arcs. Physical attacks are more effective.
Having 6 party members on the field all at once is pretty cool.
Get to work.
Unleashing Shard Strike.
They're stunned! This'll hurt.
Give them your all.
It's over!
Oh, there's a room entrance in there. Okay.
Nice.
I detect
That was
treasure.
great. Good shit, Outright.
Get ready. This enemy is tough. Don't forget about your charge attack.
Stay calm and deal with it.
Boost gauge fully replenished. Launching ambush.
I won't say it was a bad choice, because it's not every day you get Ouroboros members.
Use a shard boost.
Yeah.
Activating skill.
Here I
Initiating
go.
skill.
It is just nice to have easier SCLM procs. Like, that helps.
Go already.
Plus, they have their own, like, perks, you know.
boost here.
Initializing drive.
Just having 6 allies on the field is already a strong
Now's a good
benefit.
time to boost. Activating skill.
Go time!
Hit him hard. Blazing blast. A chance.
This'll hurt.
It's over.
Activating skill. Boost gauge fully replenished.
So which one of them was playable? That would still probably be the better outcome. But not that I really mind, considering I've spent so long building like 4 of my units to be absolutely crazy. So I mean, hey, I get to stick with my powerful party that I built, but also I get 2 allies that are constantly on the field. A shame I don't get to control what they do, but they're there and they support. So I mean, hey.
This old palace is enormous.
Even with all the decay, this place still has a certain grandeur to it.
It's too grand a stage for this shitty-ass game, that's for sure.
Best point found.
Hello. I don't think he'll give me that much trouble. I beat him like, what, 7 times back in the labyrinth?
Finally! You sure took your sweet-ass time. You got that right, pretty lady. We couldn't really go at it in the labyrinth, but there's nothing stopping us from fighting to the death now. This place ain't got any of the resplendence it had when I came here in the bygone days. But this decrepit old ruin makes for a kick-ass backdrop for our fight. Don't you think? All right, enough talk. I can't wait a minute longer, so let's get this show on the road. I ain't gotta play the rules enforcer anymore. I'm finally free to go all out.
Be on your guard, everyone. He's unleashing the artifact's full power.
Talk about disappointing.
Come again?
I had my expectations raised when you said you wanted me specifically to take part in this carnival. And those expectations were thoroughly dashed. Is this really the best entertainment you can offer?
Judith.
I love a woman with spunk.
Do you think Arak would be a fighting game player? I think he would love fighting games.
You and I got some things in common. We're both thrill seekers. You find yours from acting and thieving. I get mine from chopping heads off bodies. Also, like you, I'm hard to please. Do you really think you can quench my ravenous thirst for a good fight?
Yes, I do. I'm gonna put on one hell of a show just for you. You should feel lucky. I'm gonna give you my undivided attention. Because I won't let a potential fan live a cursed and meaningless existence.
They have a weird relationship. She was like genuinely upset that he had never seen a movie before. And I feel like that was like not at all exaggerated or fake. That was 100% how Judith actually felt in that time. Which is weird given the circumstance of the whole blood carnival thing.
Consider this my calling card. From the Phantom Thief Grimcat to Ariok the Eradicator. I'm gonna bring you to your knees, and I'll steal your empty heart right before you.
Hell yeah.
You tell him, sister.
Impressive.
You'll steal my heart? That's the funniest shit I've heard all week. If you think you can fill the bottomless void deep within me, then you're welcome to try.
I'll take you on.
About time I showed what my fangs of Rahu are really capable of.
That's sick. I don't think I'm gonna need it, but it's good to have.
Initiating skill.
May I have this done?
Enjoy. Illustrious dog. It's your call.
Let's see.
Bet this'll sting.
Energy output at maximum.
Bet this'll sting.
What's the matter, huh?
Can I really not?
Bet this'll sting.
Fuck, I guess I can't.
Going all in.
Activating skill.
Catcher, your turn.
Transmitting code. Activate. Bam.
This'll hurt.
Oh, thank you up.
Activating skill.
Hurricane, go already. Eat this, sucker.
Activating skill.
All right, fangs and Rahu. Let's get one. Oblivion
That's far enough.
Damn, he pierced all of our armor.
I know you. I'll take that. Dispatching shield. A chance.
This'll hurt.
Activating skill.
Raging Buster.
Now or never.
Energy output at maximum.
Bet this'll sting.
Activating skill.
Criminal.
Activating skill.
Catcher, your turn.
Oh, nice. I stole his crit.
Initializing drive.
in my sight.
It's go time! Eat this, sucker!
Activating skill.
Keep going!
Activating skill.
Vulgar Claw! Not bad.
I can't blame her. How could you not watch any of the John Wick movies or something like that and talk about being under a rock?
This'll do the trick.
So, I've actually never seen the John Wick movies.
Initiating skill.
Here goes.
I just don't watch enough movies.
This'll hurt.
Moving, Van.
North Crush.
Here's our chance.
Max boost!
Catcher, your turn.
This is it.
Here's our chance. This'll do the trick.
Max boost!
I think this would be a good choice.
Struggle all you want.
Lapis code.
I haven't seen 3 or 4 either. Just don't tell anyone. Like I asked then, do you have a favorite movie? Yes, I have a favorite movie. It is the Sonic movies.
This, sucker!
Specifically 3. I really love Sonic Movie 3 right now. But before I saw that, Toy Story 3 was really good. Most of the Pokemon movies were really good. And as a kid, I really loved Finding Nemo.
Activating skill.
Now or never.
Energy output
Bet
at
this'll
max.
sting.
Activating skill.
Criminal!
Stop right there.
Should have guessed that. Maybe. Maybe.
I won't lose.
Max boost!
Initializing drive.
You're up, Arkwright.
This'll hurt.
I hope you're ready.
Initiating skill.
Here goes! Eat this, sucker!
Activating skill.
My favorite is Baby Driver and the Kingsman. Is that all one? Is that all one title, or is that 2 separate movies?
Let's party!
Initiating drive.
All right, thanks, Rocky. Let's get one.
No, 2 different ones. Okay, if that was all one movie, ooh.
Well, this sucks.
Well, shit.
Struggle all you want. There.
Brother.
What's the matter, huh? There.
Thanks.
Ancient.
That's far enough.
Initiating drive.
Thanks. A chance.
That's not good.
I kind of want to do the
I'm not doing so well.
coin bullets just specifically so he
This'll hurt.
only targets Van.
Here's our chance. There.
Not bad. All right, thanks, Brock.
Oh, that's so annoying. He's just gonna do it again.
I'm sorry. That all you got?
Dude.
Now's a good time to boost.
I can't take much more.
Struggle all you want.
Not bad.
Just use Agnes' S-Craft?
Well, this sucks.
I forgot I had that. Well, I'm gonna have to do it the next time Judith gets a turn. I was wondering why you weren't. I just forgot about it.
Activating skill.
That all you got?
Your turn. I'll take it from here. Energy output at full throttle. It'll be alright. Great circle of light. Give unto us the breath of life. Boost gauge limit exceeded.
A chance.
Shit. Well, here's the thing. Now Agnes, well, she is not going to get another turn for a long time. And if she dies, I can't do her S-Craft again.
This'll hurt.
Love it. We have to do something. It'll heal.
Mostly because I expect her to die otherwise. Okay, she was fine.
Going all in.
Initializing drive.
God, that's the thing about dying. Nobody has any damn CP. Which I hate with Van. Van already had it on.
Activating skill.
Balls in your court.
Initiating skill.
His little one. Simply beautiful, aren't they? Utterly exposed.
Well, I suppose one good benefit is that the guest characters have infinite CP.
I'm going.
They don't really seem to care how much, or if they just died or not.
Initiating drive. If you could.
This is it.
Wow.
A chance. This'll hurt.
Go all out.
This'll
You're
hurt.
getting tiger.
You're not right. You're crushed. Make it count, Darren.
All right.
Energy output at maximum. Activating skill.
Sucker.
I'm going.
Yeah, kind of hard to see. No worries.
Here goes.
Alright, that auto click is really helping out.
Energy output at maximum.
Give me everything you've got.
Activating skill.
Your move, Ketra.
Alright, hopefully Agnes will get a turn soon so I can swap her back to Judith.
This'll hurt.
Full boost. Go all out.
What's the matter, huh?
I think he only has... Okay, he has 2 turns left being boosted.
Make it count.
I don't think I need this. He already has HP regen on.
This'll hurt.
You got
Have a
it.
peek at my humble little specialty. Simply beautiful, aren't they? It's your call.
Okay, finally.
Energy output. What do you know?
Throttle, center stage. Zyka activated.
There.
Use it for the temper buff.
Someone's feisty,
Activating skill.
Like hell you're running. Beat shit. Hit him hard.
Go get him, tiger.
Initiating drive. Energy output at maximum. Activating skill.
Sucker.
Thank you.
Thanks for taking that.
Hang in there.
In my sight, you.
Now or never. Zyka activate.
This'll hurt.
Full boost. Go all out.
Go, Catra.
Catra has no more EP. That's bad.
Let's party.
I don't expect this fight to last long enough for me to even burn 600, to tell you the truth. Well, 150 is not enough for me to really do anything.
Go get him, tiger.
Eh.
This'll do the trick.
Like 3 more hits from Van and he's gone. So...
Let's party.
I think Judith is using La Forte right now, so I guess I'll just hit... I'll give Van a buff.
Going all in.
I don't have one that has speed up, huh? Okay.
Pressure him and move in.
There.
Ha!
Go time.
Energy output at maximum. Activating skill.
Have some more.
I hope you're ready. Won't you play with his little one? Simply beautiful, aren't they?
Activating skill.
Have some more.
Stop right there.
In my sight.
You'll be sorry for that.
Energy output at maximum.
Sucker.
Alright, hopefully this will kill.
Activating skill.
Take that, you ass.
Activating skill.
More. I can't get enough.
It killed. I say swap him out. Read that a little too late.
Too easy.
What?
Now.
It's over.
We did it.
Exceptional work. You managed to break the artifact's core.
That really was a hell of a show.
Well, of course. I did promise as much, and I even recreated Golden Blood's climax just for you.
He hasn't seen the movie, Judith.
Didn't see that coming at all.
What's going on?
Wait, is this? It's just like what happened to Ida.
You are one captivating gal, you know that? It's like you were commanding my attention in that fight. And in the movie I saw last night.
Wait, you went to the movies? Did you actually go to see Golden?
Victory is yours. You said you'd bring me to my knees, and you did just that. The path to Dante's is open. He's all that remains now. Melchior will just be there as a witness. Let's hope you could stand up to the boss's fear. Or else your legs might give out from under you.
If you really did go to see it, you could have at least shared your impressions with me.
Guess that's one mystery that'll stay forever unsolved.
But at the very least, he seemed satisfied as he passed somehow.
Yeah, maybe you managed to fill some of that empty heart of his right at the end.
One can only hope. All right, I'm done stealing the spotlight. I'll hand over the reins to the rest of you. Oh, but I'm not planning on slacking off now. I may be a temp employee, but I'm still gonna give this my all.
Naturally. I expect nothing less from all my employees, temp or perm. The next fight will be our last.
Hi,
and this
Peck.
madness will finally be behind us. Get ready, everyone. We're gonna go in there and make Dante's pay for all his crimes.
Very well.
I will never understand what their relationship is. Also, let me heal real quick. Catcher has no EP.
Whew, that hits the spot.
Looks like some good roots.
Watch it. That one's big.
Engaging enemy.
Show him what you're really capable of.
Oh god, he hits twice. Dude, even if I dodge one, I'm gonna get hit by the other one. Their relationship was, just don't think about it. It was something.
Keep your guard up.
This'll hurt.
Activating skill.
Come on! Go already!
Activating skill.
Here I go. May I have this done? Yeah. Enjoy. Illustrious dance. It's your call.
This'll do the trick.
Oh, I don't have any CP.
Give me everything you've got! Let's party!
Initiating drive.
Bet this'll sting.
I want to hit the big guy from the side.
Make it count.
But there's no way to do that and get all three, so...
Hit him hard!
Activating skill.
Oh, nice. And I stole his stuff.
This'll hurt.
Short crush!
Yeah, that worked. Thanks for the raid, dude.
Boost gauge fully replenished.
Glad you had a good day.
That's how it goes.
Resistant to arts. Physical attacks are more effective.
Get to work! You snooze, you lose!
This'll hurt.
Keep moving, Van! It's over!
Ooh.
Don't
This'll hurt.
Damn it, he's turned to face me. I can't do that.
I'll dice you up!
Activating skill.
Is that the throne room?
Fine. Time for the main course.
Right. Let's gun for it.
Well, that was
This
fast.
looks like a good spot to rest.
Whew, that hits the spot.
I'll give it a try. I put my heart into it.
I was expecting a longer dungeon, not gonna lie. Like, wow. I guess they decided to make this one short because the last one was so long. Bro, Ash, I really think they're dating.
Welcome to my humble abode.
And here I was thinking that Arioch would wipe the floor with you, but you did that to him.
And we're gonna do the same to Dante's.
You better stay out of our way, Melchior.
Of course, of course. Just pretend like I'm invisible. I will merely serve as an idle spectator. I wouldn't dream of spoiling the boss's big moment. Though I do wish I could join in on the fun. I'd love to grab the neck of that wretched vermin who called that airship and give a nice long squeeze.
Worry not, Melchior. The passengers will have the distinct honor of witnessing their homes, families, and friends explode before their very eyes.
The internet ruined the word invisible for you? Huh.
All they can do is watch helplessly from above as their former lives go up in flames. I can hardly imagine a more perfect gift of fear.
You bastard. Does your wickedness know no bounds?
We didn't come here to chat the night away, asshole. We came here to beat the shit out of you. Are you just gonna sit on that dumbass throne and hurl cheap taunt after cheap taunt?
No, no. We will hold our battle momentarily. And after the victor is determined, the final judgment will be passed.
There's the nuclear weapon.
So that's what it looks like.
It is still incomplete, so there is no need to fear too much. It cannot be detonated. At least, not without this key.
That's the sword we saw in Dingo's video. Just the sight of it is sending chills down my spine.
Not surprising. It is a deadly blade. It's holy and demonic in nature. Its existence was a closely guarded secret of the royal family of Calvard. After the kingdom fell, the church attempted to recover it, but no trace of it was ever found.
Every time I see or hear it, I instantly think of a meme with Solid Snake and the called Invisible by Duran Duran. And the song, huh.
So how in the goddess's name did you come into possession of a Peyron, the sword of divine darkness?
So that is what it's called.
Wait, why are we only hearing about this now?
This sword has become something of a legend. I understand why you were shocked to see this in my hands. Allow me to enlighten you. This very blade was passed down to me. I had the right of its inheritance. I was born by the name of Gerard Eldarion. I am a descendant of the royalty that once ruled Calvard. Therefore, both it and the throne are rightfully mine. You must be curious as to how a descendant of the royal family still lives and stands before you. That is because I was taken into the care of a cult that is now extinct.
Oh. God, I would offer my apologies for that, but you're also a piece of shit, so...
The DG cult. They were one of the groups that went on to become the Gardens, after spreading chaos across the Republic.
They're not exactly extinct. Mariabelle is more than alive and well. So is Dieter, but he's kind of in jail.
Oh boy, the Oathbreaker must have spilled the tea on that. Yes, the Gardens can trace its roots back to the cult, as well as the Order of the Moonlight Horse, which he and I once belonged to. Then he ran off to the Society with your friend the Golden Butterfly and another ex-member, leaving 7-year-old me in the dust all the while.
Mariabelle, who is theoretically a founder, is in Ouroboros, so she's not an active member of the cult anymore. I mean, yeah, no one's an active member, I guess.
Wow, that's some ancient history there. That was, what, 3 years before I signed up with them?
Oh, that certainly takes me back. I did feel a tinge of guilt for abandoning you at that tender age. I tried to find somewhere for you to start anew. But when I saw how much fun you were having in your new playground, I realized that wasn't necessary.
Huh. Some special dialogue here if you choose Ouroboros.
And right you were. Imagine receiving an open invitation to create your very own Garden of Killers. Oh, I was drowning in a sea of blissful ecstasy. Even you had to be impressed with how it all came together.
Oh, yes, very impressed. You certainly put your skinny back into the task.
I worked my pretty little self to the bone. As a result of my efforts, I met the Emperor, herded the remnants of the cult, became acquainted with Arioch and Olympia, and most important of all, found our wonderful boss shortly after he assumed control of Almada. I met a descendant of Calvardian royalty and a former high priest of the DG cult. How could I perceive it as anything but a fortuitous twist of fate?
Is he talking about Joaquin?
So what exactly are you all trying to accomplish here?
Are you attempting to restore the Republic's monarchy? Or are you following in the footsteps of the cult?
Neither. I care nothing for the country's revolution 100 years ago, nor do I care about the increasing number of immigrants welcomed through its doors. And I will not leech off the teachings of the cult like a parasite, as my parents once did. I'm afraid those things bring me no fulfillment whatsoever. I am not the kind of man who obsesses over past glories, nor do I desire to rebel against the goddess. Everything that drives a human being to action, friendship, work, envy, love, all of it holds no meaning. Just an endless source of frivolity and tedium. So I sought a diversion, a reprieve from this vapid world. And I found just the answer I was looking for. The ultimate source of reprieve. Fear. You cannot deny that our neighbors in the Erebonian Empire prospered greatly as a result of conflict. And much like conflict, fear is a fundamental component of human nature. Life, death, order, and chaos can only exist because of fear. It is at the heart of everything, the foundation upon which all else exists. Once I learned that, I began my lifelong pursuit to seek out fear in its purest form and instill it in everyone.
What a maniac.
You're one sick piece of shit, you know that?
So that's why you were drawn to the concept of nuclear weapons. And you got Professor Callahan wrapped up in your web of lies.
Indeed. And he created a wondrous work of art. But, alas, it just isn't good enough on its own. As a weapon, it's too unstable, and it won't leave a permanent mark on the world. Even if we were to take the lives of everyone in this city. People will be dismayed for a time, but like with the Salt Pail and Retributive Tower incidents, they will forget and move on. And that is what led me to the idea of this carnival. It is the birthplace for the ultimate fear. One that will fester inside every human being for the rest of their lives. Now, I grow weary of idle chatter. Shall we begin our duel to the death?
Sounds good to me. You are so going down!
This'll be tough, but we can't afford to lose.
We also can't afford to be reckless. I'm almost certain he's up to something.
Probably. Still, we've got to go for broke. Otherwise, he'll make mincemeat out of us.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm going full throttle from the get-go. Mayor!
Mayor to the rescue! Okay, Van. Hope you're ready to...
Yeah. Ready to go!
Okay. Sharkswell. The Grendel's all yours!
Something's wrong.
Ah, there it is. I was wondering if you would pull the same trick again. So that must be your nightmare, then.
What just...
Bear! Something's interfering with her AI.
Bear, snap out of it!
No! This is all wrong! This isn't who I am! This isn't me!
She vanished.
The hell did you do to her?
What's wrong? You still have your restraints, do you not? You should focus less on her and more on the battle at hand. I wonder how this will play out. Will I fall prey to your nightmare? Or will you be consumed by my fear?
Let's go!
Welcome back, Divine Wing.
All right. Let's see just what you can do.
The Grendel has learned Oblivion Fist.
Might want to boost here.
Lapis code. Activate.
Let's see.
Make it count.
Go get him.
Here goes. Take my
Go time! Eat this!
Activating skill.
I'm bursting with strength.
Activating skill.
Hurricane! Hit him hard!
Activating skill.
Here I go.
Initiating skill. Here's a little more.
It's your call.
Stop right there.
I am doing pretty well. I destroyed that whole dungeon on the way here. So now you know I'm ready to go all out on this one.
Give me everything you've got. Here goes. Take this. Get this. Cower before me. Know me as a pandemonium ruler!
Sorry for that.
A boost would work here. Energy output at maximum. Activating skill. Activating skill.
I've seen better.
Here's our chance.
According to him, he's seen better.
Transmitting code. Activate.
Now or never. Bet this'll sting.
Energy output at maximum. Activating skill.
Criminal.
Here I go.
Initiating skill.
Enjoy. Illustrious dog.
So what exactly is Reclezia's S-Craft? I don't think she's used it yet.
Give me everything you've got.
Fall to your court. Here's our chance.
Initiating drive.
She doesn't have one?
Not bad.
Go time.
Well, I definitely didn't see that coming.
Sucker.
Activating skill.
Here's our chance.
Pressure him and move in.
Initializing drive. Don't move, Catra.
Fear me.
You'll be sorry.
Energy output
Bet
at
this'll
maximum.
sting.
Activating skill.
Come at me.
Ooh.
Make it count.
Give me everything you've got.
His A-Res is down right now, right? I know, he responds to that way too much, bro.
Now that's more like it. There we go. Now we're talking.
All our armor is
Make it
broken,
count.
so...
Transmitting code. Activate. Got it.
Activating skill.
Hell, you're running. Beat shit. Try you. You're screwed now. Go time.
I just wanted to hear him say pathetic like 30 times.
Eat this, sucker.
Make it count. Activating skill.
Now this may have this done.
Enjoy! Illustrious dog!
Give me everything you got! You're finished! You're gone!
Is that all?
Not bad.
Well, what'd you expect?
Is that all your precious nightmare can do? How pathetic. Surveillance system, adjust parameters. Set the game's end time to exactly 3 minutes from now. Once the timer hits 0, throw a Peyron eye against the bomb.
Oh no!
Not good.
You are a little devil.
Dare mock me?
Whoa!
I was right all along. I found it. Seems my work here is now done.
The fuck?
Are you alright? I'll see to you right away.
Don't worry. My injuries aren't that bad. Nothing like what he has. Didn't really have much of a choice at the end there.
Of course you didn't!
That was self-defense, pure and simple. Son of a bitch practically held a gun to our heads.
Yeah, if you didn't do that, he would have killed us and all of the people in Arasion.
The final boss, Dante's, has been defeated. Zone clear. Congratulations, Team Arkwright Solutions. You have won the game.
You don't let that thing fall to the ground like that. Please.
Don't worry. It'll take more than a little fall to detonate it.
So it's finally over, right?
Melchior is still right there.
I believe so. The game at least is fit.
That's right. This marks the end of the greatest party in history. Ah. Even in death, you shine so beautifully, boss. You died with the grace of an angel.
They were definitely dating. Holy fuck.
But you were also as selfish as a devil till your dying breath. How could you walk the road to hell by yourself and leave me to wallow in misery? Though I suppose that's part of why I fell for you in the first place.
Okay, yeah, no, this is just canon now. Like, okay.
You're free to join him any time, bud.
Ash, I thought you were kidding.
The jig is up, Melchior. We beat your stupid game, and your organization is toast. Why don't you surrender and come quietly?
That sword only answers to those it deems worthy. You will not be able to use it to detonate the bomb.
Of course. That was never in the cards. But I figure I can whip up a nice little fireworks show to commemorate the life of my dear boss.
I swear to God, if he's about to blow up the airship with the kids on it.
Explosive artifacts!
I scattered them all throughout the palace, just in case it all shook out like this. If you wish to make it out alive, you better get moving. I hope to see you alive and well at our next meeting. Adieu.
Damn it!
We've got to book it. Let's go.
Grab the Genesis first.
We gotta grab the Genesis and the bomb.
Thank you for thinking of that.
You can leave that to me.
Thank you.
It's Ariok's armor.
But there isn't anyone inside.
The Fangs of Rahu has a mind of its own. It craves fresh sacrifices, and it will get what it desires. Master or no master.
What? You're pulling my leg, right?
You know, Ouroboros can just teleport. Why aren't they just teleporting away? Because they made an alliance with us, Ponage. They have to stick it out with us.
It's not going to let us past, is it?
We really don't got time for this shit right now.
Then we'll deal with it for you.
Hello.
Oh!
Impeccable timing, you two.
We came as soon as we heard the game was over.
Collecting artifacts is kind of our thing. So, you can leave this to us.
Thanks, guys. And that's why I fell for you. Oh, so I was wrong. You are gay. Van, what the fuck, man? I literally am in the middle of... Also, wait, I answered them questions. Hey, you could have been lying. I guess that's fair.
Oh, wait! But this place is about to collapse!
Don't worry. We have an escape route already laid out.
You have our thanks. But don't dawdle in this place for long.
Not another step! It's
The fuck?
payback time, Fangs of Rahu. Let's do this, Leon!
Right.
Searing seal of mine, shining from the abyss.
Glacial seal of mine, shining from the abyss.
That's where we came in from.
How do we get out now?
Over there!
There's fire here, too.
Ugh, where's the convenient exit when you need it?
This way'll do. It leads to the watchtower on the castle walls. All right, you guys. Get ready to jump!
Jump?
What? You're insane!
Oh no!
Alive, aren't we? I think so.
You have a weird impression of people, Peck.
Why in the hell did you think that was a good idea? You some kind of maniac.
Maniac or not, we're alive. So, yeah, I think it was a solid plan.
My attempt to soften our landing with shards proved successful.
Walter, dear, why are we running when we can teleport? Because it's more fun this way. Well, can't say you are wrong. Oh, I got it, guys. See, she has red hair and is a hothead, so she does the fire stuff. And he's cool-headed and cold and has blue hair, so he does the ice stuff. Yes, for sure. And that's definitely why they're able to survive explosions. Sound like Salden for a bit? I think you're imagining things.
I wish you remembered that some of us aren't the athletic type.
That was awesome! It felt like we were acting out the climax of a movie or something.
Judith is probably used to doing stuff like that.
As long as everyone is alive and well, I won't complain.
Seriously, how do you get Zalden from that?
It's finally over.
Yeah, we've closed the books on this case. Though we still have plenty of work ahead of us, and the lives Almada stole will never be returned. But I think we've paid back the debt we owed those people, and then some. For now, that's good enough for me.
Just Burgard carrying a nuke like it's just a crate of apples.
I was finally able to avenge my bros.
Yeah. I hope Ida's smiling from up above.
Maybe the people of Basel can rest easy now.
Oh, hey you guys!
Is everyone okay? It looks like they're all in one piece at least.
Ren! Elaine! Marielle!
Here comes the welcome wagon.
Wait, what happened to the enforcers?
This makes me question what happens if I chose Elaine yet again. Because then she would be with us here, not running to our aid. I guess it would just be Ren and Marie, huh?
They were just here a moment ago.
They finished what they set out to do. Guessing they wanted to peace out before the CID shows up.
Yeah, I wonder how they got away. Maybe they just teleported or something, I don't know.
And good riddance. Wait, where's our pay?
Uh-oh. More reason for Van to want to kill Walter.
Now that you mention it, we never got around to discussing payment details with them.
Uh-oh.
Perhaps it would be best to let this one go.
Oh, hell no! Give me my damn money, you scamming assholes!
Good work, you two. We've already wired the mirror to them. I couldn't pass up the opportunity to see them squirm.
You piece of shit!
He may still blow a fuse when he learns I paid below his rates, though he did enlist our help, so it's only fair.
Oh, fuck! So I got less money because I asked Ouroboros to be my allies? Shit. I really made the wrong decision, dude. That's fucked.
You are such a stingy old man. Can you not throw the poor things a bone?
He's probably just pissed that they ruined all the prep work he did.
Not at all. This ended up being an oddly invigorating experience for me.
I don't think that actually affects it, but it is funny. I wonder.
Life is dull if everything goes the way you want it to. Isn't that right, Spriggan?
Oh, hey, they made it out
He
alive.
didn't do half bad for a dropout.
I'm afraid I'll require a little more proof before I accept that he is worthy of our time and trust. Anyway, what should we do from here? We were unable to recover those artifacts.
Ugh, don't remind me. Guess I ought to hit up the CID's chief and see what our next move is.
I suppose we can call this a job well done.
Indeed. We met all of the objectives that were issued to us by the President. However, our main AI's predicted danger level remains the same.
It should have changed by now, but it's still showing as yellow. We must remain vigilant as we wait for the grand reveal next month.
Huh? By the way, are you planning to plant this game? Well, okay. Is it safe for me to read the trophy list? Because I haven't even looked at the trophy list. And I always look at it before I decide if I want to do a platinum. Unless it's like a game I 1000% love and will absolutely do no matter what. To be honest, it's amazing Van isn't on the street. Spriggan seems like an occupation that's hard to make money from. I can't imagine too many people going to a Spriggan over a bracer more times than not. Especially knowing it's more expensive. Yeah, morally gray options and situations don't come up that much. Well, I ask, because to plat it, you have to do this for all 4 options. just gonna pretend you didn't say that.
Most of our primary objectives have been accomplished. However, I regret to inform you that the Overseer of the Thorns managed to escape. I must also apologize about the matter related to the Dark Blue Core. We have already begun pursuit of the former target, and we will expand our search radius for the latter.
The Dark Blue Core? They must be talking about Mare.
Everything will be taken care of, Captain.
Well, this begs a bit of a question. Okay, well, I got 18,000 Mira. I hope that's actually the standard. Partners in crime. Requested help from the Society and completed Chapter 5. Well, I guess I definitely do need to do this 4 times because now I needed to request help from the other 3 options too. But I don't think you have to in its own playthrough. You can save before the choice complete one and then go back for the others. Yep, but that does mean I have to replay Chapter 5 3 more times, which sucks.
Truly well done. Then I'll update your rank.
Fuck yeah.
Got it.
Chrono armor. Black armor that can withstand space-time distortions. Sheesh, look at this thing.
That's just about perfect.
Fuck yeah. Okay, I have gotten an S on every single chapter now. To be fair, if you do it in the second playthrough, you'll be so strong you can just one-shot everything. Yep. To be honest, I didn't feel that far away from being that strong now. Like, none of the bosses made me think outside the box. Except for maybe Olympia's doll, Ishtanti. Only because I wasn't expecting an extra boss fight just because I decided not to kill her.
See? You get it.
That's actually a surprise. I was expecting it to be Ketra. But okay, sure. Aaron can be Employee of the Month this time. Which is funny because I think he was actually one of the 2 I still needed. I think it was him and I think now Brigard, and that's it. I think everyone else has been Employee of the Month at least once. Rosette got it when she joined. Judith got it when she joined. Katra got it when he joined. Agnes got it in the prologue. Fairy got it in Chapter 1. So now it's Aaron, and I think Brigard is the only person who still needs it. At least I think so. I will check with the achievements once we're back in Edith. But I'm not going to lie, guys. I have many questions about what's going to happen now because, well, Amada's done. And I'm, like, honestly actually kind of happy that Melchior isn't gone as well. He's such an entertaining villain. I cannot imagine what the game would be like without him. So, yeah. Finale time, I take it. I do think the alignment system is a cool idea that could be explored a bit more. Like if it tend to be, like if it led to more different permanent party members, I know that would be a bit more work, and I can understand why it's not like that, but it would be neat. Just like a true route split. Well, that would be a lot more work in terms of like setup, at least for like a setup game, because imagine having to reference certain events that take place because you chose a certain party, you know? And why, like, what would other optional characters be doing in response to this? It's, oh, that sounds like a whole can of worms. Like, I could imagine not, like, temporary, yeah, but permanent sounds, yeah, at the very least, not in a setup game. In a sequel game, like a, you know, a part 2 or something, I could definitely see that, though. After the crisis was resolved, it was announced that the explosion at Vashtar Palace and Kray's destruction were the work of Almada. However, as if to quell any unease, it was also promptly announced that Almada was no more thanks to the CID and a number of external collaborators. With the last remaining nuclear device being recovered, the state of emergency around Edith was lifted the next day. Exactly, Ash, yeah. This happened in tandem with fervent reports that the CEOs of the Quincy Company and ETWS had been formally arrested. This was a shock to many. The Quincy Company's products were beloved across the continent, and ETWS vehicles seen as a major status symbol. It was almost unfathomable that both men had been blackmailed into funding a terrorist organization. The Quincy Company CEO being the father of a famous A-rank bracer added to much of this discussion as well. However, as his daughter personally led the charge on his arrest, the general public sentiment was one of compassion and concern. And her attempt to turn in her bracer badge was summarily rejected by the guild's headquarters in Le Mans. Calvard's economy, which had been briefly thrown into disarray by the state of emergency, was quick to return to relative normality. Yet some things would never return. The impending end of reparations continued to emit a small degree of unease among the populace. Still, this and the culmination of events had no ill effect on President Gramhart's approval rating. Indeed, they only served to increase it. His office stated that a memorial service for Cray would be held during December 3rd's Revolution Festival. Following that would be quite the reveal. The Calvard military's newest weapon would be on display, a symbol of the country overcoming its grief and moving forward with great strength. So it seems like things are kind of returning to normality here in Edith.
So that's that, huh?
Yeah, well, Melchior's still on the run, which does bug me. But the authorities and the guild have taken out all their bases, and secured any routes that could be used to flee the country. Their partners in crime are being taken care of too, right?
Indeed, the Gralsritter and Iscariot have put aside their differences for now, to pursue the Gardens. Several Jaegers, including those of Ikaruga, and even the Society have also been working toward that end.
Meanwhile, Heiwei and Marduk spearheaded the effort to expose all of Almada's connections. I believe their findings, which reveal a number of associates, have since been sold to the CID.
Sold, huh? Can't do it pro bono, I see.
That's quite a lot.
If it led to different S-crafts for Van depending on his alignment, that could be cool. Actually, yeah, that would be sick.
Man, getting in sound, never miss a beat.
Abby and the rest of our people have been hard at work with Eisenshield too.
As for the nuclear weapon, we don't need to worry about that either. Professor Hamilton and the other disciples supervised its disassembly, so it's no longer a threat. Professor Callahan isn't believed to have made any more, and the Mafia won't be capable of making more themselves anytime soon.
Even if the one sword capable of detonating them was still in their possession, they would still need a device to be detonated. I might add that Calvert is aiding the Congregation for the Sacraments in going through and clearing the rubble that was once Vashtar Palace. They expect to have finished the task and found that sword together with the halberd and armor artifacts by mid-next month.
None of them can be used by anyone but their rightful owner anyway, right? I guess once that's wrapped up, we'll be able to say this whole thing's well and truly over.
I suppose so, yes. To think we've persevered through so much.
I think we're getting a little ahead of ourselves here. Are we not forgetting that we still need to find 2 more Genesees? I feel like it's a little too early to feel like we're getting close to being done, you know?
We sure have.
I'm still worried about Melchior, though. Just to me, it's strange how no one seems to have any idea where he is.
I still can't believe what he did to his own boss. I don't know if I'll ever be able to understand how that guy thinks. Not that I want to.
Psychopath does psychopathic things. News at 11. Just how it is. I wish I could have taken revenge on the last asshole responsible for my bro's deaths. But can't win them all, I guess.
To be honest, I don't even think Melchior was the one pulling the strings on that one. I think that one was all Viola and Alexander.
Yeah, we're gonna have to leave that one to the Oathbreakers people. They say you gotta fight poison with poison. Now it's time to see if he'll live up to that old saying.
Right. But at least now, the world can finally be at ease.
Anyas? Are you still feeling guilty that you couldn't stop it from happening? I am, but I'm also trying to tell myself that I did everything that I could, including for the children of Erasion. Even if I can't help but feel like I put a lot of people out for nothing. That's not true at all. Perhaps there may be some who would see your actions as self-righteous, but I believe they were meaningful. Of course they were, and I'm not in the business of telling my assistants what's right and wrong either. You did what you believed was right. That's good enough for me. Since Elaine's father ended up being arrested, I think he deserved worse than being arrested. You're right. That's not a happy enough conclusion. Either that or because I made Lady Luck my bitch.
So, now that we've dealt with Almada, things should be back to business as usual before long. There's still gonna be plenty on our plates, especially in the short term. But it's about time you guys started thinking about whether or not you want to keep working here.
Huh. Is Judith actually a really good actor, or is it a Gal Gadot situation in which she's mostly carried by her looks? She's actually a good actress, like genuinely.
I just wanted to give you guys a heads up that you should be thinking about this stuff. The Revolution Festival's in 3 days, and we're gonna be drowning in work until then for sure. Been a while since we could focus on 4 SPGs and Edith, so hope you're ready to dive in soon as breakfast is done.
Why is Judith wearing her disguise? Nobody around here is outside the party, you know? Except maybe Yuma and Paulette. Oh, never mind. Finale. For you, upon your return.
Just tell me what you want. No! This is all wrong! This isn't who I am! This isn't me!
I was right all along.
So this is what this is about, I'm sure. This is why he wants to send away the others.
I found it. Seems my work here is now done.
See, that was Aaron's first time getting Employee of the Month. Yeah, so I guess Brigard is the only person who still needs it. I gotta do 3 virtual battles. Fuck. Can I go out or...
Whoops.
Damn it. That's Judith's room, which I've never been into. And this is Brigard's room. Wow, so there is a 4th floor. Alright, well first I'll speak to Ketra.
Hello, Van.
Oh, is it time to go already? Yeah, they don't have complete free will, but they do have a networked sense of self. Zeros is the same. They're around the same quality as those combat shells in the Empire, from what I understand. The other mare is leagues ahead of them on a technical scale, but Hades knows how long it'll take humanity to make something similar. Oh, absolutely. We're talking singularities here. Still, we know it's theoretically possible. That was proven by what happened behind the scenes 2 years ago. You've heard all about that, I assume.
It is nice to have legit evil dudes again. Cold Steel, like most of the villains, had redemption arcs. Sometimes it's okay to have a dude you can just hate, or just a straight up wall. Exactly. That was one fault of Cold Steel's writing, which I'm glad that Daybreak is fixing that. Like, we're allowed to kill people. Death is a possible punishment for the things that they do and the situations they put us in. And sometimes it has to be the main character to do it.
I'd like to help the professor with her work at some point, even if I don't feel like I'm quite ready yet. Still, I'd rather finish things here before moving on to something else. Working here has been incredible for broadening my horizons too, so I think continuing my studies here would be more than worth its while. Basel has patently more in the way of facilities, but the orbital network is lightning quick these days. It's even helped me attend lectures at the Institute remotely, so it hasn't been half as inconvenient as I was expecting. Being here will also let me take part in the project to upgrade the network currently in use in Edith and the surrounding area. Though, at some point, I'd really like to broaden my studies at the Epstein Foundation, ZCF, and Reinford. What? Who are you, Aaron? You're probably right. It's nice how she always worries. Still, are you sure you aren't gonna need my help after this month? Almada might be out of the picture, but the issue of the Genesis is still ongoing. And there's still a lot we don't know about Mare, the Grendel, or Marduk either. Then there's whatever Yang, Professor Cronkite, is working on with the president.
Which I'm sure is not going to be pretty. Van?
That's so random. And don't think I didn't notice you patting me on the head.
You've become very red, Katra.
My temperature is perfectly normal, thank you very much.
Alright. Guys, give me 1 second. My mom just let me know that she finished making some dinner, so I'm gonna go back and grab that. It will not be long. I would rather open this menu so the song doesn't dim out. Give me like 2 or 3 minutes. I will be right back. Hello. I'm back. I brought food, so I shall not be reading any dialogue, but I'll still be here. Like, I won't be saying it out loud, but I'll be reading it.
Hmm. Oh, yeah! Agnes gave me the Western one. They're supposed to be the same edition, but there's a bunch of little differences between their contents and viewpoints. It's been really eye-opening comparing them, even if there's also lots of stuff I don't really understand. I was thinking the same thing. So, Aaron promised to give me his old copy. You know, before I met you, I barely left the village. Most of my life was spent inside of it. But Ida wasn't kidding when she talked about how big the outside world is. Even if I dedicated my entire life to studying, I doubt I could learn all there is to know about it. No, I totally get where you're coming from. The timing is right. Now that Almada's gone, I feel like I've been able to avenge Ida's death. It sounds like Abi's willing to forgive me for disobeying his orders, too. I also miss Umi, my mom, and my siblings Lana and Camille, to tell you the truth. But I've also gotten used to living in Calvert, and I have a lot of fun at Sunday school. And more than anything else, I'd be really sad to say goodbye to you and everyone here. I guess you're right. You really think I could be like Fee? Yeah, I think so too. Still, I never even considered becoming a bracer. Is it okay if I think more about it? Okay.
It's just some black beans and rice with eggs. Hard-boiled eggs.
What? You come to talk about that cold bunk you said to the kiddos? If it was gonna eat away at you, you shouldn't have said it in the first place. Looks lame when a dad past his prime sulks over his teenage kids. Sure do. I'm a born and bred Longport boy, and I always will be. But I've only been here for 3 months. That's barely enough time to miss me. So unless I've got some specific reason to head back, I'm staying put. And I wouldn't mind going to a few other places, like Crossbell or Arabonia. Hell, I'd even put Eastern Zemuria on the table. Knock it off with the my baby's growing up vibe. Oh, and let's get one thing straight. Me staying in the capital doesn't mean I'm gonna be at your beck and call. If the girls left and this place turned into a total sausage fest, I don't even want to think about how sad a sight that'd be. You mean that tyrant? Yeah, nothing there. Yen can call me a reincarnation all he wants, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm as me as I can be. I decide what I want to do with my life, not some dusty old relic from the ancient past. And what's that supposed to mean? Don't be such a freaking creep. Anyway, get lost so I can have my fun. Though, if you don't mind waiting to kick some ass on the clock, that'll give me time to go tap some ass off the clock.
So you're going back to your apartment?
Yeah, I guess that's the plan. I must have worried you sick, huh? It looks like Buzz Raider's finally given up on their stupid obsession with me, so it seems safe enough to live there again.
There's been so much going on lately that I'm sure they've got bigger fish to fry now. Hmm? Oh, you're fine. I've actually been wanting to thank you for helping out Judith for a while now. Please pass on my regards to everyone else as well, including the family who runs the bistro.
Now hold your horses! I'm the one who's been helping him out, so why is he the one getting thanked?
Because I'm sure that you just weaseled your way into his trips outside the capital without taking no for an answer. I don't know all you've been up to, but I do know that you were able to return in one piece thanks to Arkwright Solutions' efforts. And with how much I respect you as my senior in the industry, I think it's only natural for me to want to say thank you.
So you respect me that much, huh? I mean, not that it isn't perfectly natural for you to respect me, of course. She's become such a sassy little thing. She was so cute and polite when she first started out, but look at her now. All that success must be going to her head. It's not late, but it's not really early either. I started acting at 14 myself. A lot of actors and actresses get their first roles when they're children even, which just goes to show how much of an unusual case she is. She ended up going from a rookie to a top actress in 3 years, which is just crazy. I didn't realize you knew your way around different acting techniques. I agree with you, too. Her performance in Wolf's Requiem was amazing, but Gloria just blew me away. Boy, she's 4 years my junior and already she's nipping at my heels. She's sure not making it easy to stay top dog. But I say bring it on. I don't plan to go down without a fight. You better watch your darn mouth. And while I'm at it, I think what you said earlier was pretty out of line, too.
So, now that we've dealt with Almada, things should be back to business as usual before long. But it's about time you guys started thinking about whether or not you want to keep working here.
Wow, I didn't expect you to outright admit it. Then... Well, no, but that's not the same thing. I inherited my techniques from my mom and hers before her, and while they might not be legal, I still think the world needs... Oh, I get you now. I don't know what your secret is, but you've got something you don't want people to get involved in too, huh? Or I guess, something you can't afford to let them get involved in. But I really don't want to give this place up. Well, I've got my next film's premiere coming up, so I'll go back to my old place before the festival, at least. I just wish I didn't have a bunch of stuff to report to Mom and Grammy first.
Also, yeah, Judith is 22.
Oh, Mr. Arkwright. Yes, we've been able to pinpoint groups related to them, their dummy corporations, and other illegal channels. I admit to some surprise at just how far outside of Calvard their reach spreads. but Marduk has largely decontaminated the areas over which it has influence. I suspect you would be on the winning side of that bet. Between the war against the Empire and the Tower and Crossbell appearing soon after, it feels like too much is happening too fast in Zemuria. As other countries seek to catch up with the Republic and its latest innovations, Zyphas, assault frames, I imagine the need for Marduk's services will only expand going forward. I am but a humble concierge. Nothing more, nothing less. My focus for the foreseeable future remains supporting you, Mr. Arkwright, be that with Mare or with your stun caliber. I could do most of my work remotely as I did before, of course, but I am now aware of just how much more inefficient that is. Well, I suppose I do. Though I would like to believe I'm making a fair contribution irrespective of that. It's nothing, really. I was only thinking that I might not be able to help you from next month onward after all. You see, next month will mark 1 year since I was given this body, and it's about time it was given some thorough maintenance. Depending on matters here and the overall project status, I might have to return to my former environment. In that event, I would have no choice but to revert to assisting you remote. So you have an inkling as to what that former environment was? What gave it away? Was it something about the way I work? No, I suppose there isn't any point in me knowing. Please, don't misunderstand. As you're aware, Marduk is a logical, impartial corporation. So long as I keep demonstrating I can provide value to them, I don't doubt they will keep letting me use this body. In that regard, our relationship is quite equitable. I even plan to purchase it from them if all goes well. It most certainly is costly, but with my salary, I think it's possible that I could have enough Mira saved in a few years. My current arrangement here earns me even more than my remote work did, too. So I would like to keep at it as long as possible. Well, I can't give you a specific number since that's classified information. But about enough to buy an Etwas entry-level sedan?
She makes good money.
As you well know, I shouldn't even be alive right now. I've decided to make the most of this chance, to try things I couldn't even imagine in my previous life, and have found myself rather enjoying them. The magazines you used to read were quite inspirational, if I'm being honest. Indeed. He may be a man of few words, but he is an honorable, just, and determined one, capable of seeing the greater picture. Rank-and-file armed monks trust him, so I would be confident in Iscariot's handling of matters, if he were the only one they answer to. However... Correct. They took up their post after my retirement, so I've never met them. I believe their identity is considered a top secret, even among the Congregation for Divine Worship, to whom the Papal Guard also answers. I suspect only a small number of people know who they are. Several hundred Iscariot monks, the cardinals of the Congregation for Divine Worship, the commander of the Gralsritter, and the Pope. Whoever they are, They are without a doubt the congregation's wild card. It's far too late to be caring about such things, my young friend. Still, whether they are criminal or legal, your old friends or your assistants, I genuinely believe that the more people you know and interact with, the better. Who we meet shapes who we become. Be these relationships fortunate or foul, we are all the more human because of them. Surely the past 5 years have taught you this. There are things in life you cannot avert your eyes from, no matter how hard you try. Whether you can realize that fundamental truth is down to you, Van.
Okay, that should do it. Oh, Van, is it almost time to go? I was told there's more to him sleeping in the sun than just imitating dogs, too. He can turn the sun's rays into orbital energy. Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm starting to feel the pressure, to tell you the truth. The end of April still feels like a long ways off now, but I know it'll be here before we know it. I was able to attend last year's festival just after enrolling, and there was just so much to see and do over those 3 days. It was hard to believe that the whole event was planned and executed by students alone, even if quite a lot of them did take part. The other student council members and I are a little worried about that. So you did attend Aramis then? Just like Elaine and Mr. Kincaid. I see. Of course, after getting to know you so well, I can imagine that whatever you organized for it was anything but typical. I'm sure Elaine was less than impressed with it, while Mr. Kincaid thought it would be funny and thoroughly approved, even though he probably shouldn't have. I should have known. You were pushing the boundaries of legality even as a teenager. So the festival came to a close, and the student council elections were held in May. That's when Elaine became the next president. And when you dropped out, I assume. You did it without warning, too. Without so much as a single discussion with anyone beforehand. So, how right am I? Well, I know the average school year at Aramis, so I just put two and two together after seeing the way you talk to them. That, and these last few months have also done wonders for my personal growth. I used to be this shy little girl who was afraid to leave her comfort zone. Someone who couldn't even speak her mind to the one family member she wished she could the most. But now, I feel like a whole new me. I can walk a little further, and I've learned to say what's in my heart. I have everyone here to thank for that. But most of all, I have you to thank for that. Oh, stop. I doubt that'll be the case. Though there is one person I wish would pay a bit more attention to me. Nothing. I was just thinking that I still have a long road ahead of me.
Alright, I am all done eating. Whew. Sorry, that took a good minute. Agnes, Fairy, and Aaron have joined the party. Select 2 more. Okay. That sure took a while. I'm gonna have to find a way to get a bunch of Sepith. Well, I have a bunch of Sepith, actually. We did tell you the cutscenes are quite long. You weren't kidding! I was expecting them to be a lot longer before the final boss with the with Dante's, but oh well, you know. I have 3 free times too.
What's next?
Yume. Okay, listen, as much as I would like to, her bond is already maxed, so I'm gonna put that one on the back burner unless I just happen to have more choices. Ren, okay, that's obviously getting 1. Nina, okay. Fee. And yeah, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Yume, but I have 4 other bonds I can max right now, and I think I should. Also, wow, I can only exactly max Fee. Isn't that great? Go check out the arts driver. All right, let's go do that first. Seems I'm gonna have a lot of required things to do today.
Off we go.
Need help with something?
Innocence. Oh! Well then, I think I can get some good use out of that. No more plugins, though. I'm gonna need to think about who I should use. But yeah, it's good to have everyone. I think I should unlock Agnes' slots next. And then probably Rosette, and then Brigard, and then Fairy. Alright, I will mess with this as I see fit. Oh, Earth and space. I like that.
I'm ready to help whatever you need.
Alright. So let's see. Nothing at the Bracer Guild is required. Got some events going on in the shops.
Heading to the objective.
Oh, hello, Inuyasha. Once again, we are 2 hours into the stream and nobody decided to check that. Thank you, Pick. It feels good to take a deep breath once in a while. Take a deep breath. I'm sorry. Go take a bath, go watch a movie, and buy the gifts.
Okay.
Yes. That I can deal with right now, actually. I was going to go ahead and call it a stream, actually, because it's about 7:30, and I have to go to work at 5 a.m., so I was going to be responsible and go to bed, but this I can knock out real quick.
I appreciate you always stopping by.
I hate getting sweaty, but I could get used to this.
I'm really working up a sweat.
It's so nice and warm in here.
I feel good as new.
You look nice and refreshed.
Entered the sauna in Edith every chapter, entered the hammam in Tharbad, and entered the hot springs in Longlai outside of events. Yes, sir.
Hey, off we go.
Rainfall.
Hello. Thank you for your visit today.
Is there a specific movie you would recommend?
Showing on screen 1 will soon.
There's a gift in Old Town, 1 in Riverside, 1 in Station Street, and 2 in the Blacklight District. Well, good news, I will always check every single shop at the start of a new chapter anyway, just because I want to make sure I get everything that's potentially missable, such as said gifts and any books and all that. But yeah, I mean, I guess I can just watch Rainfall. Just pick one you haven't watched. All right. I think I've seen Gloria Dawn of the Revolution, yeah. That's the only one.
Hello.
So I'll do Rainfall, why not? Let me see what my bond is looking like with everybody. So Agnes is a little bit, she's not quite there. Fairy, sorry. Aaron, sorry. Judith, okay, well I guess the question is just which one there. Have you watched Midnight Memories? I don't think I have. No, I have not. Watch that then. All right. So let's see. I think I'll probably invite... It depends on if she has a gift today, but I would really like to invite Judith. I just saw that this is the last time it appears. Gotcha. So I'm already gonna max out Nina and Fee. Hermes. Oh, hey, Shizuna has a bond rank too, huh? I guess she'll be appearing later tonight. Yes, Pick, this game has social links. Judith does. Okay, so I can invite Judith to the movie and get her gift, and then she's maxed. So I don't need to worry about doing a bond event with her this evening if she has one. Which is good, because the evening choices almost always give me too few points to do anything. I'm pretty sure Catre will be one of the options in the evening, because he's not here right now, and I can max him. I've chosen him every single time he appears, so there's no other way they could expect me to max him unless they give him an evening one event tonight. So yeah, Judith is going to be one. It would not surprise me if there's another gift for Agnes. I'm sure she might have one as well. God, it might just be easiest if I just go and find them myself, actually, and just see. All right, so 1 in Riverside, 1 in Station Street, 2 in the Blacklight District. All right, well, there we go.
Taking off now.
I would be surprised if Bermati has a gift, but...
If it isn't Van, I'll take your order.
No, he doesn't.
Come back and
Okay.
play soon.
Okay. I don't want to trigger any story important cutscenes or anything right now. I'm just going to leave that for next stream. Alright, if it's not at this food place, it's at the mechanic shop. Take as long as you need. I'll be waiting for you.
Now then.
There's 5 gifts. Oh boy. Why am I outrunning a car?
What'll it be?
Gift for Brigard, okay.
Come again.
Not my first choice. You said 1 in Old Town, 1 in Riverside, 1 Station Street, and 2 in Blacklight. Okay.
On my way.
I know the guild can help.
You'll never believe. Weston Department Store.
Does anything catch your eye? I hope I see you again.
Stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale.
I'm proud of all my wares.
We hope you enjoy shopping.
It's
with
been a
us.
pleasure.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
You're right, but for a person to outrun a car, the car has probably got to be going like fucking 8 to 5 miles an hour.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
We invite everyone to come and see for yourselves.
We await your next visit.
You got a permit, yeah? You better take good care of it. What'll you have today? Thanks for coming.
Oh, it's those guys.
Fine goods for sale. We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
Alright, so where else could it be on Station Street?
So convenient nowadays.
It's not in... Well, I guess it could be in here. I just didn't check it.
What'll you have today?
There it is. Gift for Judith. Fuck yeah, there it is.
Thanks for coming.
Alright. No, it's the movie director. That'll be an entertaining conversation later.
On my way.
Can't go wrong with any of them. Come back soon.
Pick something already.
Quite the menu he has here.
Take care out there.
Welcome. Thanks for stopping by.
Ask me anything. Really.
Fortune. Revelation. Decoy, huh? Seems everything's available now, but I won't mess with my builds for right now.
See you again soon.
Do you know what you want? I hope to see you again. Do you know what you want?
I will pass on these for right now because that's way too much money for all of them, but good to know.
I hope to see you again.
If I have any money left to spare by the end of all this, well, that's what's going to.
Quit dawdling and buy something. Come back soon.
It's crazy that I just now learned that there's a church here in Old Town.
Say, why not take some flowers with you?
Gift for Ren.
I hope I see you again.
Okay, off to the Blacklight District. Still love how Paulette, however you spell it, has her own personal Amazon grocery delivery drone. Yeah, feels fantastic, isn't he?
Go, go, go!
I don't think I've seen you before.
Guess I'll check out the arena.
What will it be? I'll be seeing you.
I've got some fine
Gift for
wares
Cat
sale.
Trap. Well, I don't really need that because I'm going to do his
Come
bonding
again
event
soon.
later.
I've got some
Ooh.
fine wares. Best come again soon.
Even more in there, huh?
Welcome. Thank you for coming. We await your next visit.
Let's talk if you don't take too long to just come back soon.
Hey, mister, how about some... What'll you have today?
Gift for Fairy. Okay, that's all of them.
Thanks for coming.
Sauna visited finale. Yep. All chests plundered. Well, I can only hope. But, oh well, if not, you know. It's a trophy to get all gifts. Oh. Alright, well, let's see if I got that trophy.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Red.
Thanks.
Thanks.
I'll take good care of it.
Alright, there might be more gifts later on. No, fuck that chest one. I am missing one chest into and have no idea where it's at. Oh, brother, I feel your pain. That's exactly how I felt at the end of Reverie. Like, I finished the final dungeon and everything. I found out I was one chest shy. Oh, the pain.
Heading to the objective.
Alright, guys. Now I shall go ahead and call it a stream. We have spent our time well. And yeah. I don't know how soon my next stream's gonna be, because I've got a couple of days of work in a row to come. So we'll see. But as I find the time, I will gladly, well, do it, you know? I hate that there's another one of them things that I'm missing one of, but this time I know where it's at. I just can't go back to it. That is painful. Believe me, I completely get you. But alrighty, I've got to get to bed before too long. Thanks for hanging out all night, guys. I know it wasn't as long as my usual streams have been, but still, appreciate y'all. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one, alright? Peace out.